Credit monitoring company Equifax is dealing with growing fallout this morning over its massive data breach. The personal data of 143 million Americans was exposed this summer. That information includes Social Security numbers, addresses, and credit card data. Equifax faced backlash for initially charging protection fees to those who tried to freeze their credit files. But the company said on Twitter Monday it would waive all security fees for the next 30 days. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here with the steps consumers can take right now. Good morning. All right, first, how can you find out if your information's been compromised?
Go to the website, equifaxsecurity2017.com. Just go there. I know you've been not trusting the information, but you must take this first step. You're going to put in the last 6 digits of your social and your last name. You're going to press a button. It's going to say you either were or were not affected. The next step from that point is that you will automatically be taken to a place where you can get that protection for 1 year from Equifax. But that's not where you stop, because please know just those 2 steps will not protect you going forward.
But what if I have no account with Equifax and never dealt with Equifax? Should I still be worried about this?
Yes, you should, because if you've ever actually applied for credit in any way, shape, or form, this is data that's out there with Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion.
Okay. If you've been exposed, what specific steps should you take?
So next step is you can put a free fraud alert. It's a 90-day process where you are essentially saying to the companies, if something is looking like someone's looking at my file, let me know. And you have to do that with one of these companies, not each one of them. You'll notice that we've always talked about Equifax, Experian, TransUnion as the big 3. There's another one called Innovis, which you should put on the list. Notify one of them. That will automatically actually indicate to the others that there is now a free fraud alert on your file. Again, 90 days only, but what's really important after that, that's what step 1. Step 2 is you can take a much more draconian measure, and that is called a credit freeze. This is incredibly important. This is the only way to lock down your file. The reason is that anyone who actually wants to establish credit in your name will be thwarted at that process. Big caveat, gang. If you yourself need credit, you have to unfreeze the file with each of the companies.
I've heard you say it's not a matter of if your credit is compromised, it's a matter of when.
Yeah,
so what are we supposed to do with that information?
So I think what we have to do is take an abundance of caution. Here we have a credit incident, that they call it, with 143 million Americans. That is more than half of us. So you've got a 50-50 shot that you've been exposed. You want to be as safe as you can. So again, the alert, the freeze, but you want to be careful about how you manage your information. You don't want to overshare on social media. You want to go to annualcreditreport.com. Every single year, get that free credit report. Make sure no one is poking around and doing stuff, and be sure to check your credit card statements in the months ahead. This information will live in the dark web for perhaps years to come. So very careful here.
Look at Charlie's writing all it all down. Oh, he's got good information. Thank you, Jill.
Charlie Rose. Thank you, Jill.